Since 2001, First Nations have been working with the Government of Canada to improve the way education is funded for our communities. For First Nations, the treaty and inherent right to education remain our top priorities. The 2016 federal budget committed $2.6 billion for First Nations education, but the money is not effectively reaching our students. Our communities have to fill out too many proposals, funds are not allocated on time, and the money is distributed unevenly, all leading to poor education outcomes. It's time to fix the funding approach for our communities, for our schools, and for our students. So First Nations are working with the government on a memorandum to Cabinet that recommends a fair, predictable, and sustained funding approach, one that supports each region's vision for First Nation control of First Nations education, one that ensures the jurisdiction over education remains with each chief and council, and one where each community is allotted funds according to an equitable formula, where every student is given an equal opportunity regardless of the size, location, or financial status of their community. The new approach will increase funding for 2018-2019 and will support regional tables led by First Nation communities and organizations to craft regional agreements that promote their own education system and priorities. These new agreements will provide each region with additional investment where they need it for new schools, more teachers, or new technology, all grounded in First Nations language and culture. To support this transformative change, a target will be set for each region to negotiate their own agreement by 2019-2020. But if First Nation leaders have not completed their work by then, a new allocation approach will ensure equitable funding until they do. The goal is to create a fair, predictable, and sustained funding model for all federal education programs and deliver the most impact to the communities with the most need. It's time for First Nation children to have access to the same educational opportunities as all other children in Canada. Let's work together so we can support First Nation control of First Nations education, break down the barriers, and provide our children with a better future.